obviously we're done with 4 practices, and we have the Orange Blue game coming up on Sunday. We had, I guess, our second public appearance as far as that. We had a nice turnout on Saturday. Thought the event went pretty well, and it's good for our players with so many young guys. Anytime they get to play in front of people, and you could see I thought a lot of the younger players, the freshmen especially, kind of froze a little bit once the crowd came in. Some of it's fatigue and being tired. They've never practiced so hard or so long, but also just that adrenaline rush and the emotion involved when you have people come in there. So this is the more opportunities we have. Orange Blue, it's great for our players to have this opportunity to play, but also for the fans. This is a chance for people that don't always get to sit down low they get there early. They can be in A section or at worst B and, get it. And also this is basically the only real opportunity to get autographs. We'll spend about 45 to an hour after signing as many posters as we can after the event. And so we'll scrimmage for 4 8-minute quarters. The last one probably will have running clock depending on how it's going, and then after that it'll take about an hour. We'll do the autographs. We're going to probably mix in a little bit of dunking and maybe a 3-point contest at halftime because we didn't have that opportunity to do it in any of the late night events. So I think just the progress of the team yesterday, we actually had a great practice. I don't know if it's how you set it up. It depends on the day, but I was kind of dreading it because I know they're starting to get very tired, but they came out with pretty good emotion and went hard. We are going today. We're going to little bit of breakdown, but then try to scrimmage again every 3-4 days. Try to scrimmage just with officials, just because we had so many new guys to get them mixed in and get a feel of how things were doing. And we'll see what happens. Then tomorrow we're off, and then we'll go back at it for another 5 days and just kind of continue to build. There is a lot to put in. As a coach, we're trying to master some basics, but you also look down the road. We have exhibitions in a couple weeks, and then a real game in 3 weeks from Friday. So a very short period of time and a lot to get in, and especially you never know what teams are going to play defensively. You got to get in different zone offenses. You never know, some gimmick defense, something like that could cause you some problems.
How's Sam responding to these practices right now?
It's been pretty good. I gave him a break on Sunday about halfway through. I just told him he was done to go shoot. And the nice thing, he is in master's program. He doesn't have as much class time as some of the other guys, so he has been able to come in almost every morning for treatment. We've done a lot of underwater therapy or conditioning, and I think it's all added up. He feels good. At this point, the experiment's pretty good. We'll see, a week from now how he's doing. But I got to do a good job. A couple times, even Saturday, we had a competitive drill. I didn't put him on a team. And, it was like my dog following me around. He just kept walking, staying on the side of me. I'll go in. And, we just got to watch him. And, he's got enough experience, game experience, knowledge of the game that we can sit him out off and on. And that, hopefully that'll keep him fresh. And so we have him once we get into January and February.
The importance of him for leadership. How's he doing with that? How are guys responding to that?
Well, one, he knew a lot of our guys. He either played with them or through the AAU. A lot of our guys played in the same program that he was in. Those guys go back as alumni and play with the kids in the spring and the fall. So he has a relationship with a lot of them. So I think that made it easier. I thought maybe he'd be a little stronger, but going through the injury, not feeling confident about himself. He's kind of done it slow and surely, and I think he is starting to step up. As the better he feels, the more confident, the better he's played. He's starting to take a more of a leadership role with them, and his biggest thing is just his maturity and experience on the court. I think that he knows how to play. He knows what we're asking for. He studies the game. He's in as much as anybody. At this point, he just wants to learn as much as he can about what we're trying to do, what we're looking at, and which is good, because that's what we really need. And I hope that will rub off on our other guys.